And welcome back. This is Baller Scoopa with more ICY. When we last left off, some shit went down and we lost Carlos. So it's time to head back to the Ammo Nation and tell them what good work we did. I don't believe I can scavenge an area once I have already scavenged it. Let's head to the trader's booth. Yeah, we've seen that. Go to the booth. You're approached by a man standing inside the booth. What do you need, travelers? You will find pretty much anything here in my shop. I thought it was here. No, it's the bartender. That's right. The bartender. Hooray. The dungeon. You can almost... whatever. Talk to the bartender. We did it. You finally came back. I was starting to get worried. Morgan is sitting with a glass of alcohol in his hands. You asshole. My whole family got killed in that thing. You sent us in there to die. Whoa, calm your tits. People that talk to me like that don't stay alive for long. He points at the guards spread all around the club. All of them are looking at Tanya. Tanya looks around and then she tries to contain her rage. You sent us to die. You refused to tell us anything about the place. And the reason is quite simple. If I have to rely on you nomads instead of using my men, it's because I want to keep the thing secret to some people living around here. So, if I were able to tell more about the job, I wouldn't have needed you for the job. No job, no reward, and you would be still looking for someone to tell you what you need to know. Tanya turns to you. You talk with this idiot, otherwise things will end badly. She walks away and takes the stairs to leave. Morgan is now looking at you. So, will you tell me what happened in there? Let's see. Tanya is right. You sent us in there to die. You could have at least warned us that it was a dangerous job. The tree can partially move and defend itself. It killed your team and then proceeded to absorb their bodies. Everyone you sent in there got killed by the tree, which appears to be some kind of mutant, which can move its roots and absorb people into itself. We'll go with this one. It pretty much sums up everything, including our hatred of him. Morgan looks at you with his eyes wide open. Well, that's some fucked up shit. Do you think that it could be possible to study that tree without getting people killed? The tree can't move from its position, but if you're careful, you can do something to it. Just send smarter people next time. It's impossible. The tree is deadly and it's inside a building that is about to collapse. You should give up. Maybe the tree is dangerous, but your men provoked a reaction from it, and it also depends on what kind of studies you want to do. Yeah, I mean, you could from like the outside. The kind that allow me to know how the hell that thing got so big. I mean, you saw the thing. If there's any chance to replicate that growth on other plants, someone could produce a lot of food doing so. Anyway, you did your job and I owe you a fine reward. First, take some bullets. I understand that it was more dangerous than I expected. Then, I'll tell you who the guy is who gave all that nice equipment to the wolf pack. I think he's called Boris, and I know where you can find him. Let me show you the place on your map. Here, the guy lives... What? Wow, the guy lives very hidden around this place. Well, let's go with that. You need to find a farmhouse painted in red. Don't go there hoping to find the same stuff that he gave to the wolf pack. He's smart, and the only time I met him, he had nothing with him. Well, that's all. Now, if you excuse me, there are people I need to speak to. For the first time, you see Morgan staying on his feet while he walks away. Let's go find Tanya. She'd like to know about what he said. You go out of the dungeon and see Tanya walking toward you. You know, the further we get, the worse the dialogue and, well, proofreading get, but I have a feeling we're getting close to the end now. Did he tell you something useful? We know where to find the guy who equipped the wolf pack with their stuff. Yes, he did, and we have the location of men who can lead us to the wolf pack. We'll go with this one. I have a feeling they're the same, though. Would you mind if TJ and I join you on this journey? We have the same goal, and we'll accept you as leader, as the tradition dictates. Please, think about it before answering. We are only two. We can't survive on our own, but we can help you. We've been through a lot. That was the plan from the beginning, so thank you for asking. Oh, yeah, you can say that we are experienced in the art of surviving on the White Wasteland. Fine, you can come with us. We'll do that on our own. I'm sorry. No, they can come. They seem cool. Thank you very much. Those bastards won't know what hit them. All right. Looks like we are good to go. I could use a little bit more fuel before we go. So we'll buy some of that. We'll go with 5. That should be fine. Nothing really stands out to me. Is there anything I can sell? I mean, it'll help a little bit, but that's seemingly it. All right. So, where are we going now? Okay, that's not terrible. I was kind of hoping for something a little closer, though. Can I scavenge here? I can. I didn't think I could do it twice. Okay. Lockpick that. What do we got inside? Not much, but at least I got a hatchet. All right, let's head down. Yeah, fuel's the only thing that we're seemingly short on a lot. I seem to have a lot of bullets and lots of food and all that kind of stuff. Just fuel. Go with 4 hours here. Grappling hook. And there we go. Good stuff. Narrative book, an old bestseller, non-fiction, electrical parts, and cigarette. They could kill you, but nothing can kill your bad habits. That's one way to put it. All right, we're looking for a farmhouse around here. While you're traveling, you suddenly find your group surrounded by bandits. They want me to pay a toll, otherwise they will kill you and take the tools from your cold bodies. What? I mean, this bugged out the first time, but now we see it and it doesn't make that much more sense. Let's threaten them first. You have to fight. Okay. Yeah, we should be fine here. And no event? What? What? All right, fight. Like, what is going on? Am I bugging out the game? Like, nothing seems to happen. All right, they ran off because of morale. All right, let's head down here. You feel relieved when you finally spot a red farmhouse not too far from you. You proceed towards the building with your weapons ready to react to any threat, but nothing happens while you advance. You start hearing a strange noise like some kind of machinery. It's coming from inside, and as you get closer, you see that the door is partially open. Strange noises, strange place. I hope we won't get into a fight. I'm tired of that. You slowly open the door. It appears to be some kind of laboratory surrounded by machines, the like of which you've never seen. You have no clue as to their purpose. A man appears from the dark side of the room. Well, you look familiar. Visitors. Before you make any rash decisions, you should know that the entire place is rigged with explosives. Those explosives are connected to a device that scans my heartbeat. In short, you hurt or kill me, the entire place explodes and we're all dead. So if you want to... He suddenly stops talking when he locks eyes on you. In that same moment, the man seems familiar to you, like you would know him from a long time ago. You? Where the hell did you disappear off to? Suddenly something happens in your head. You start to remember your past. You know this man. His name is Boris, and you used to travel with him. But not like nomads. You came from a different place, a place that is slowly coming back to you. You remember a room with metal walls and electrical lights. You see yourself holding an assault rifle, and you remember talking with Boris. I'm growing tired of this. We're sent out into these frozen wastelands, while the others stay here in the safety of the Eden. In the safety of Eden with heat and food. This is the last run we're doing. They want to get resources from the outer world, they'll have to open the gates. There was a woman too, talking with you and Boris. Yeah. But what will the people around here do if they discover that their legend of Eden is real? The Eden. Nothing but a bucket created for long-term survival. And we'll keep surviving by keeping the dangerous people out while trading with the decent ones like we always have. If it were only that easy. Should the world discover this place, we'll have hordes of people swarming to get in, even if it's not exactly like the legend says. You suddenly realize that you lived most of your life inside Eden, and you were one of the people sent outside to gather additional supplies. There was an incident, and you lost your memory. Then Jerome found you out in the snow and allowed you to travel with his family. Your mind returns to the present. Boris is looking at you, clearly not knowing what to do. Where have you been? What the hell happened to you? I don't really remember anything from my past. I've lived the last few years as a nomad. I lost my memory and lived as a nomad until now. I had visions of my past, but only now am I really starting to remember. I got caught in a snow slide and lost my memory. Jerome, this guy over here, saved me, and I've traveled around the world with him. We'll go with this one. It's the most honest, and let's try to be as honest as we can. I thought you died with Claire that day. And now you show up in my hideout with these people? If you don't remember, why are you here? Yeah, why don't you tell the man why we're here? You took our friends. helped by some mercenaries we've been following since that day. Me? I rarely deal with outsiders like you. I sincerely doubt I took anyone's friends. You deal with a wolf pack, a mercenary group that kidnapped our friends after testing their blood. Wait, are you telling me they're kidnapping people? Boris looks actually surprised at what you said. There's something you must know, and I'm telling you this because I could use some help from an old friend. What do you remember of our home? Do you remember that there were people who wanted to open it to the external world? I am one of them, and the situation is critical. The Eden is running short on critical supplies, and they're starting to take them from the external world by any means necessary. We want to open Eden to the world, establishing a trading post that would allow us to trade for what we need, but our leaders do not follow that line of thought. Do you want to know why your friends were kidnapped? We need someone of a certain blood type in Eden to be able to have blood for anyone in case of emergency. It's true. I'm the one who provides equipment to the Wolfpack, but I'm not the one who gives them orders. I'm not the only outside agent the Eden has. I'm working outside because we, the ones who want Eden open, need someone that can work in the external world. Now, I have something to ask of you, but before I do you have any questions about what I've told you? Yes? Wait. What about your leaders? Why do you want to open Eden to the external world? What exactly is Eden? I don't remember. Just some rooms and strange devices. What resources are lacking? Were we friends? I have no more questions. No, we're going through all of these here. We'll start with the leaders. What about your leaders? They fear the external world. They don't fully realize how things work outside Eden and how bad people are living in it compared to what we could achieve by opening it. It's a legitimate fear, but we can't keep watching the shelter fall into pieces. We need supplies to keep Eden working, and we can't rely on just a few outside agents. No, you cannot. I assume they need O-negative blood, which is like the universal donor. I think that's the blood I have. They would capture me. Oh no. Why do you want to open Eden to the external world? I've seen the people living in this frozen world, or as they say, the White Wasteland. We have something to share, something that could help thousands of people. No one deserves such a hard life, so we have an ethical responsibility to share our resources with them, at least the ones we can afford to. Other people are far less idealistic. They've grown tired of the fact that the life in Eden is worsening every day. Having just a bunch of outside agents is not enough anymore. So, opening Eden is not only the best thing to do from an ethical perspective, but it's also the best thing to do if we want the shelter to survive. Were we friends? Sure, or at least I always thought so. We worked together, the three of us, and the dangers of this world forged strong bonds between us. I still remember the day I waited for you and Claire to show up. I remember how worried I was, and then when I searched for you, how desperate I was. Boris smiles. It's kind of good to know that you're still alive. What exactly is Eden here? Project Eden existed as an emergency bunker created before the apocalypse to host people for a long time in case of nuclear warfare. Or winter, either way. We have a geothermal plant for electricity, greenhouses for food and medical supplies, plus the place is completely protected from the outside world. We also have the knowledge and the resources that could help humanity to rebuild civilization. It is what it was designed for, a bunker created for an apocalypse. What do you need there? Lots of stuff. You must know that our ancestors had food with a long shelf life to sustain them. When those resources ran out, it started the first crisis inside the bunker. The Eden was not created for such an extended period of survival. More than 100 years have passed since the day the world went away, and things eventually started to break down. Our life is getting worse with each passing day, and that's why our leaders started to send people outside like you and me to find replacements for what didn't work anymore. That makes sense. Good. I hope you fully understand how dire the situation is. Now I have something to ask of you. I hope you will accept. The Wolfpack is the most reliable group of mercenaries that the outside agents have been able to find. They're good, but extreme, as you've seen. I need you to make them disappear. Kill them if you need to, but not right now. Don't worry. I'll help you as I can. I'll lead you to Eden so you'll be able to get in some equipment. Once there, you'll volunteer for your old job again. The leaders have eyes and ears everywhere, so keep quiet about all the opening Eden stuff. You will see with your own eyes soon enough what's happening in there. Let me show you on your map. You'll need to go here. He points his finger to an area south of your current position. You'll see a big warehouse. Wait for me there. I'll come as soon as I can. I need to dismantle this place and hide all the equipment. Clearly my hideout is not safe. Not anymore. Go now, I have a horse so I can travel faster than you. So let me dispose of everything and catch up to you when I can. Boris leads you to the door and before closing it says, good luck. You are outside and everyone looking at you. It seems that everyone is wanting to say something, but no one wants to be the first to talk. Jerome finally says something. So, you come from Eden. Your old friend will help us find our other old friends. Everything's getting too complicated for me. The legend is true. Can you imagine it? The Eden, a place in which you're protected from everything. The whole story is unfolding before our eyes, but it's still unclear how it will end. I don't really care. He'll help us find the wolf pack, and that's the only thing I wanted to hear. We'll discuss it during the journey. We've got a lot of walking to do to get there. Everyone puts their backpacks on, and you start traveling south, hoping to find more answers and some much-needed help. All right, so we have a better idea of what's going on around here. Pretty good idea. I kind of believe him. Not too far south. Once again, not all the way across, like I was kind of expecting. Let's see what we can scavenge here. Just go for 2 hours. Yeah, once again, we will use a shovel here. All right, get in, get some fuel, get some lockpicks, and we're good to go again. Let's head over here and try to get some food real quick before we leave. 6 hours here. Boar! Bow! So good with the bow. Oh no, bow is charging me! Arrow! There we go. Lots of food. Lots of food. How am I doing? I got a lot of experience. I don't know how much more I really need. Let's go with speechcraft. I'm using that quite a bit. I have a feeling that will be especially useful as we continue. And exploration. I'm not entirely sure what that does, but overall traveling speed. That's actually pretty damn nice. I don't really see the difference. Maybe a little, but not too much. All right, you find an apartment. Let's just go for 2 hours. Pick the safe, and we find a cell phone and more fuel. All right, we're starting to get some good stuff here. Lots of fuel, still a lot of food, maybe a little short on bullets. You're walking while you stumble on a solid object and fall on the ground. The object is a wooden box, and inside you find a lot of bullets. It's probably a secret cache left by a nomad. Just take some bullets, why would I not take everything? We're taking everything. Yeah, why wouldn't I do that? Was there something like, we'll leave these for other people? No, I'm taking it. I need it. You reach the warehouse that Boris mentioned to you. It seems to be safe and there's no one around. Okay, we finally arrived. I think we need to discuss what happened and what will happen next. I mean, what are we up to? Are we going to work for Eden? Will we ever have the chance to live in it? Before taking any decision, I need to get inside and discover more about my past, the Eden, and what's happening inside it. We need to work to get Eden open so that we can build something new that can last in this frozen world. All we need is to get back our friends. Everything else is secondary. This is a great opportunity. We have the chance to change our lives living inside Eden or working for them. They have resources and technology. We'll do what we're asked to do for now. It's pointless to make any decisions without a wider perspective. I'm hoping that an open Eden is the answer, to be honest with you, but I'm not sure that's exactly what I want to say. I think we'll just play along for now, and then we'll try to make the decision later. I think this just kind of postpones the decision. Don't forget about the wolf pack. I want my revenge, and to be honest, I want to get some of their stuff too. I can live in the White Wasteland if I have weapons and high-tech devices. Trust me, nothing will make her forget about getting revenge. It's the right thing to do. They took something from you too, your friends, your former lover. Sure, but I'm not that eager to run into danger. Right now, I'm more inclined to worry about my survival and the fact that we have just discovered that the Eden is real. Just remember that we have all lived all our lives on the White Wasteland, and this could be our chance to finally have a decent, safe life. It doesn't really matter what path we'll follow for now. All of them lead to Eden and its future on this land. I agree with our glorious leader. We should understand more of what's happening. We can take care of our friends, chase the wolf pack, and deal with the Eden issue at the same time. They're all connected. Can you imagine living inside Eden? Could we really achieve something like that? Fact is, this situation is a big deal. You heard your old friend. There is dissent in Eden, and just like we found out that it exists, others can too. I actually never heard of this place, but according to what you say, it seems to be too good to be real. Well, the Vale could turn into a battlefield if things don't get handled with care. It's not hard to imagine the whole Ammo Nation coming here to conquer the Eden. I don't think it's so easy to assault a bunker, even for the soldiers from the Ammo Nation. The ones who should be ready for anything are Eden's agents working outside. That's true, but I think that the people deserve to know about it. The Eden is supposed to be humanity's way to rebuild a civilized world. We can't keep it hidden. The best thing to do is to keep this thing secret as long as possible. Even if Eden opens to the world, it will take time to be able to manage a lot of travelers. That's true. I want to open Eden if they give me the option. But I don't think now is really the choice, the ultimate choice on that one. They'll probably give me another one later. Yeah, we'll just say it's going to be hard to conquer. They're a bunch of trigger-happy fools, but don't underestimate the fact that they are many and well-armed. They could siege Eden and cut supply lines. Well, I don't know how well protected the place is, so I think we'll answer this question after you visit it. At my age, the last thing I want to witness is a war. I wouldn't survive to see the end of it. I'm sure of that. You hear the sound of a horse getting near your position. After a couple of seconds, you see Boris on his horse coming towards you. Sorry I'm late. So, are you ready to go back to your home? I'm eager to see the place. I don't remember much, but it's like it's something I missed for a long time, I guess. I have more doubts than anything else, but doing nothing won't get me in a better position. Not really, but I have no choice. Yeah, I want to see it. I'm eager. Good. Your companions may follow us, but I need them to hide when we enter into Eden. There's a cave. They could wait for you there. Just remember to say nothing about what I told you regarding all that stuff related to opening Eden to the world. The leaders have eyes and ears pretty much everywhere. Come on, let's go. There's some old friends that'll be happy to see your face again. Boris starts leading your group towards Eden while you feel nervous and you wonder what will happen. Go to Eden? What? Oh, it's over here now. Okay. Well, I can make it there. Oh, I should have scavenged. Scavenge! Just in case. 4 hours. Grappling hook. And nothing that great. But I got a rope out of it. So no real loss there.